臨、票、と、社会人、列、在、前、ほ。Now, for the intro to this video that you will have noticed, those were some ninja hand gestures, hand marks, and they appear a lot in video games and anime. They are real Buddhist hand gestures that have meanings to them, and that we often see that, and they were actually used in feudal Japan. So if you are interested in that, just for fun, and you want to learn them, to show them to your friends and things like that, or to finally understand what they do in these animes or video games like Tenchu and so forth, then please let me know in the comments below, because if I find enough requests, I will make a dedicated small short video where I will actually teach you all these hand gestures that I have learned myself when I was in Japan from a Japanese friend of mine who was a huge nerd just like I am. But getting on to the actual topic of the day, swords on the back. Now, as you know, this is the third video on this topic. In the first video I have talked about the historical concept of wearing your swords on the back, whether it was done, the fact that with many swords it wouldn't work. In the second video I showed you that I did find a way to make it work, at least for Japanese swords or short swords. And in that video I show this move where I actually grab the scabbard, the saya in this case, and I pull it as I draw my sword, and by doing that it actually works. But some people have argued, saying that I did not have an actual sword tied on my back, so whether that could be done or not. And finally I made a video to talk about this. Now, before we start, I would like you to let me say again, just to make sure we don't misunderstand, that I prefer the sword on my hips. I think it's much better, much more effective. There are only a few occasions where I could see wearing your sword on the back, for example climbing or other situations like that, where you need to use both your hands, or maybe you need to walk into a very narrow area and you just want to do something like this, perhaps, so you don't smash your sword somewhere. There are some occasions where I can understand, and so I'm not saying that it wasn't done. It probably was done in some occasions, probably not all the time, but I am still not a big fan of this. Okay, but now in this video we're not really discussing whether it would be good or not, but we're just trying to see whether it could be done when it's tightened on your back. But the thing is, I think it can be done, and I'll show you that. So the way I'm wearing the sword now, it's just my own way. I am no ninjutsu master, nor a ninja, obviously, like some people claim to be, and so I'm not saying that the way I am wearing it is the closest one or the real one or whatever. That doesn't really matter for our experiment, because if the way I wear it as an amateur works, then probably a real good proper way of wearing it would have worked anyway. So this is what we're trying to do. So this is how I'm wearing it, and with the sword on my back like this, I have both my hands free. I can use other weapons, for example, and I can jump, I can move, I can rotate like that. So the sword is on my back, but as you can see, it's quite loose. Now, some people could say that it would be uncomfortable because of the tsuba, but at the moment I'm only wearing a t-shirt, and the tsuba is not being a problem at all. And I have been wearing this for an hour before filming the video, just to see how it felt, and I walked around the house and I ran and tried a few things, went down and up the stairs, and luckily there were no neighbors to witness that. But no, it's not a problem at all, and I imagine that with an actual Japanese dogi, which is quite a lot thicker than a t-shirt, this would not be a problem. This part that sticks out of the saya, I could even actually grab it as I run, like this. So I could do something like this. Now, having said this, does it work? Can I draw it? Well, I did talk about the technique where you grab it from here and pull it. Now, since it's quite loose, the way I have tightened it, I have put it on my back, I can still pull somewhat. So the concept is, it can be drawn, as you can see. So it works even if the scabbard is on my back. Now, when I have to put it back, since it's a bit difficult to do this, something like this, I take it here, and I put it back, ready for unsheathing. You could even bring it down here to sheath it back. So there are quite a few. I can even bring it to the side if needed to perform the sheathing, and then bring it back to its original position. So it is possible to do, even if the sword is on your back, and I can continue doing my things. Whether this would be good or not, whether this would be more effective or less effective, I think it's completely different matter. It depends on a lot of different possibilities. It's interesting. Now, some people will say, as they have already said, that they called me a stupid, an idiot, and an ignorant, because I am showing all this. I talk about ninja, and then I show the katana. I don't show the actual ninja tool that the ninjas were using, meaning this piece of junk. Now this, just to answer to these people, and luckily, you see, most of the people that watch my videos and make comments, I appreciate you. You make really wonderful comments. You help me out a lot. I learn a lot from you. You're very nice people. And I like, even when you criticize me, you do it in a good way. So I'm really, really lucky with the community that I have. But unfortunately, some people are not like that, which I knew that would have happened. But what can you do? Now, I'm not going to say the name specifically, because this very person who called me an idiot, because I didn't mention the Ninja Tor. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, so he doesn't have a voice. He cannot reply to me, and so it's not in my style. It's not something that I would do. But I will say that the comment was extremely stupid, and because when you say that a ninja is not using a katana, but he uses a ninja Tor or a shinobi katana, you're making a fool of yourself, because clearly you don't understand Japanese. Now, again, I'm not a master of ninjutsu. I'm not a master of martial arts. I have practiced some martial arts in my life, but I'm nowhere close to a master. But I do speak Japanese, and I have lived there many years. So a ninja Tor is an invention, and I will make a whole video about the ninja, where we will debunk, we will see the actual historical figure of the ninja, and then we will debunk a lot of myths. But one, I would like to start here. Ninja Tor does not exist, did not exist. Ninjas used katana, sometimes shorter katanas, but ninja Tor, no. But apart from that, ninja Tor, ninja of course it's ninja, but Tor is katana. It's the same character. So saying that basically what ninja Tor means is the katana of a ninja. So if you tell me that a ninja's not using, I'm an idiot because I say the ninjas use katana, but they didn't, they use ninja Tor, it's because for you, who don't speak the language, Tor is a different word, but it's not. It's another way of pronouncing the same character, which has the same semantic meaning. Also, shinobi katana, the same meaning, and Tor can be read katana. And when you read it katana, which is the kunyomi, the original Japanese reading, often in Japanese, the first letter, the first consonant of the second word changes from unvoiced to voiced, meaning that k becomes g and s becomes z. For example, samurai becomes o samurai, great samurai, or sakura becomes something zakura. And in this case, katana becomes gatana. It's the same thing. Shinobi katana, even the word it's even this. Anyways, what can you do? Experts, Wikipedia experts. Here is your fake ninja Tor, which never existed historically. As you can see, it's shorter than the katana. Therefore, if I could do this with the katana, it's obvious that I could do it with ninja Tor. But some people will argue, no, it's straight, it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. So let's do it. Alright then, so you want to see ninja Tor? Let's give you the ninja Tor. Here it is. So, for entertainment reasons, let's try with the ninja Tor. So it's more ninja-like. So the sword is on our back. I run, I jump, I move. It moves, it does, I have to say. I could make it tighter, maybe I will try next time. So grab it from here, take it from here, and here we are. So, works with ninja Tor as well. Alright then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much to all of you for your time, and please look forward to the actual ninja debunking video where we will learn more about the actual real historical figure of the ninja and all the meanings of the different characters in Japanese related to the figure of the shinobi. And remember, the Metatron has spread his wings.